Okay, I just woke up on my rest day. It's 10 a.m. I'm really happy, but I got up, used the bathroom, and now I've assumed the position on my bed with my feet up against the wall. I have this hostel until 11, so I'm making myself lay here and rest. And then I don't get into the other hostel until 11. Until 1. So between 11 and 1, I'll go do my errands, get some food, and I need to buy a warmer shirt. I still need some Zantac or Tums because unfortunately every night and every day my stomach is not good. I haven't decided exactly why. It could be all the wheat that I've been eating. It's probably the wheat. Don't really know what else to eat. There's so much here that has wheat. So anyway, the goal today is to use the time to keep my feet up. My friends all took off. They really want me to catch up. There's a lot of conversation about walking into Santiago together, which I would really love. I'm a little on the fence between, just really slowing down and trying to keep up with them. I think that what feels right to me is to do what I need to do and take the time that I need, whether it be walking or resting, and then hope that everything just orchestrates at the end such that, maybe they get delayed a little bit and we naturally reconnect. I'm certainly getting to the point where my own needs are loud and clear, and I'm not willing to sacrifice them for anyone. And it doesn't mean that I don't want to be with them and all that, because I really do. I just can't ignore how I feel and how my feet feel. I really think this is something big for me in life. I feel like I've been on a journey for years and years and years about self-love and self-care and doing what's right for me. But this is at a whole new level. So I'm just really open right now to taking it in. Sorry, my sinuses, I think, are like draining while I'm trying to talk. And it's hard for me to talk. I should try to prop my head up. But yeah, I feel like I'm just really really having an opportunity to understand prioritizing myself in a way that I never have. So I'm really grateful for that. And I'm really grateful to not be walking right now. So I just came down to the street and there's a market. How fun! Look at the size of these peppers. Can you see my hand? They're enormous. More tips for my poles, some gloves because my hands are freezing now in the morning, and
Camino
a pair of socks. Camino socks. I'm just hanging out in my room, forcing myself to stay off my feet. And I wanted to show you guys that I have this guide. It's what I follow every day, and each section has maps, saying what the various routes are and where the albergues are and what the topography is like and so on. And then I think this is every pilgrim's most valued possession. This is the credencial, and
way for it, so mine has my name printed in it. And then everywhere you go, you get a stamp. And I'm started on the back side now. So by the time I'm done, it'll all be filled in, and this is what you present at the end to be able to get your certificate, your Compostela at Santiago. So, yeah. So I've had a lot of time to think today. Been kind of holed up in my room to avoid walking, and watched a little Netflix and ate a bunch of fruit that I bought at the market. I've been thinking a lot about, you know, how much of my life I've worked on self-love, and learning to do things that are good for me and not just good for everyone else. And, you know, I kind of felt like I'd come a long way, and in fact I think I had, but there's still so much more. And I think especially in our Western culture, we are taught, and society teaches us to always think of others before ourselves. And I don't think that I don't think this is truly very good, because if you are not in a good condition, then you are of no use to anyone else. And if you put yourself first and take care of yourself, then you have more to offer other people. And I've known that for a long time, and practiced it. But this trip is allowing me to learn that once again, and at a deeper level. You know, I think I push on to keep up with my friends, and do what they want to do. And I had to ask myself, as I've been sitting here, you know, on a couple of these days where I've just been, you know, really feeling like I didn't want to continue, I still did. And sometimes I did because I had to. You know, sometimes I really didn't have a choice. There was no taxi, there was no bus, there was no albergue. You know, short of laying down on the ground and sleeping there, I really didn't have a choice. But I don't know that I was even completely honest with myself about what I would have done had I been completely alone. And I think life is like this. It's a combination of what do I want and what's good for other people. But it still, you know, it still brings up the question, is it good for everyone involved if you really deny yourself of what you need? And I'm not saying that that's exactly what's happened here, but it's just something that I've been thinking about, and something that I think, especially in the Western world, we really don't think about often enough. The book I've been writing actually addresses this a lot, because the past years of my life, I lived my entire life to please other people, and discovered that that left me, you know, empty and drained and dead inside. You know, where are we serving other people and neglecting our own needs? And does that really serve other people? And who would we be? And how powerful would we be? And how capable and how much we would have to offer if we actually tended to our needs, instead of forgoing them, thinking that it's better for everyone else. So this is what you do when you sit around with nothing to do. Think about these things. Okay, so I just met Jim.
Hi.
He's from Idaho.
Hey, at Idaho. Went to school with the same Melissa Clevenger.
I said I've been to Pay at one time to be in a wedding for one of my college girlfriends, Melissa Clevenger, and he's like, oh, I went to school with her. So
how cool
go
is
figure.
that?
So fun.
Buen Camino.
Buen Camino.
I don't know, like 10. And I'm back in my room, and it's kind of a shame because there's festivals going on and the city is just starting to light up. And there's going to be a Celtic concert in the square by the cathedral. And there's tons of people coming into the city. And I got to go to bed. But I had a good day, just trying to rest. I had a really nice dinner with friends that I've met before, so it was nice to run into them here. So tomorrow I'm doing something really new. 2 things. I'm sending my pack forward for a day, so I won't carry my pack tomorrow. I've been incredibly stubborn about it. I've had lots of people suggest that I send my pack, including Camino friends. And I don't know, I've just been really stubborn about wanting to carry it. But I think with my ankle the way it is, I really could use another day. I don't think that's going to heal it, don't get me wrong, but I could still use another day without putting so much pressure on my ankle. And I'm not excited about it because all I have is this little like tiny cinch sack, and I've got to figure out, what I'm going to take and what I'm going to leave. But that'll be fine. And then the other thing is I am taking a bus out of the city so that I don't have to walk on all the concrete, because there's like 7 kilometers or something of concrete or pavement. So Stephen did that this morning and he said it worked really well. So I'm going to do that too and take the bus out of the city and then get onto the Camino Trail. So those will be 2 firsts to help myself out. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.